Alissa, I don't know how much hydration I can take. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dishon, and today we are going to be doing Alissa Ashley's skincare routine. I'm very excited to do this. This is the start of my new series that I'm doing here on my channel, where you guys watch me follow someone's skincare routine. Typically, I'm going to be doing not only just celebrities, but maybe a couple popular influencers too. Typically the ones that you would see on the Harper's Bazaar videos or any of the Go to Bed With Me videos from Vogue. I like doing those. I like watching them. They relax me. So I just wanted to incorporate that onto my channel. I'm really excited to film this for you guys. I went out and got pretty much her entire skincare routine. So I'm really excited to see how some of it works on my skin. Some of this will be first impressions. Some of this I've had before. Some of this I've used maybe once or twice. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how everything comes together. But before we get into all that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on my post notifications so that you can be notified of all of my future videos. A lot of y'all like to watch my videos and not be subscribed. So why not subscribe? You're just going to come back anyways. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know that that's a very achievable goal. So make sure you guys subscribe and help me out with that. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into Miss Ashley's routine.
Hey you guys, my name is Alissa Ashley, and tonight I'm going to show you guys my nighttime routine. This is where I take off all my makeup, which I am dying to take off because it was really hot today and I'm just ready to see it go away. For cleanser, I like to use the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser. This has been my favorite lately because I just like how foamy and sudsy it is. And you just twist it open, you squeeze some out.
Yeah,
she's a little thick. Went ahead and got my little hands wet, and then you create the lather. I won't give you guys ASMR moment, don't worry. Kind of makes your skin crawl, but.
Okay guys, so the first product that she's using is the Fenty Skin Total Remove It All Cleanser. This is also a personal favorite of mine too. I just love the way that this feels on my skin. This cleanser contains antioxidants such as fig fruit extract and green tea, which will help keep the skin hydrated and prevent the skin from water loss. If you guys watch my Fenty Skin review, if you haven't, I'll link it above for you guys to check out. I go into much more detail about how I feel about the cleanser as well as the entire first launch. I also did a review on the new nighttime moisturizer from Fenty Skin. I'll link that above for you guys to check out too. Oh, it's like we're washing our face together. I've never done anything like this before.
A lot more fun. I know my bangs are in the way, but they're so
Sweetie,
cute. So
these
I'm not
bangs,
gonna clip them back.
move them out the way. Not the bang. The bang. I'm gonna take my Clarisonic to get a deeper penetration into my skin. This is just how I like to cleanse my skin. When I cleanse too, I do this thing where I pull my ear just so that I can get the corners of my ears, because I do get pimples in those areas if I don't thoroughly cleanse them. R.I.P. Clarisonic, man. This was the best investment I ever made in my entire life. If I'm looking off to the side, I'm looking at my monitor. I just want to make sure that I'm in focus and that everything looks all good. And I'm just pat drying this off. All right, what we got next?
I really like the Kombucha 11% AHA Exfoliation Power Toner. It's a really long name. By you to the people.
So the next product that we're gonna jump into is the Kombucha 11% AHA Exfoliation Power Toner from Youth to the People. I like this stuff too. I haven't heard too much about Power to the People, Youth to the People until recently. I first got this when I saw her video the first time. This is probably like my second or third time watching it. So when I was planning this video out and I was purchasing the products, I was like, I want to try this out first, because some of the products that I bought from her routine, I haven't tried yet. Some of them are first impressions in this video. Some of them I've already used. I've been using this periodically for the past couple of weeks just to see if my skin likes it. I really love this stuff. It's very hydrating. It has lactic acid and glycolic acid, 8% lactic acid and 3% glycolic acid. They're going to work together to eat away at the dead skin at the surface of the skin to help resurface your skin cells. The black tea kombucha is going to help strengthen your skin's barrier by increasing its ability to retain moisture. It's also a prebiotic, so it's going to help balance your skin's pH as well. One thing about this product, it is very hydrating, and it's almost as if like you're toning but you're also putting a serum on. In my personal opinion, I feel like this is what the Fenty Skin Fat Water Toner should have been like. It actually tones and it gets the extra dirt and oil off my skin, but it also leaves my skin hydrated. I also want to take this and put it a little bit on my neck too. I'm pretty much halfway done with this. I probably should just go ahead and get the full size. Usually I like getting travel size or smaller size products if I'm trying it out for the first time, especially for this video because she uses a lot of bougie products and they are not cheap, sweetie. So I had to get the travel size because I wanted to be cost effective and save some coin. I advise anyone, if you're going to get anything expensive, see if it comes in a travel size first so that you don't have to break the bank to try something out, because you may not like it and then you'll be able to return it and you won't feel as bad for dropping that much money. My goodness gracious, look how much came off, guys. Look at that. Nasty, nasty, nasty. My skin feels great. It feels very hydrated, like I just put on a serum. Alissa has dry skin, so I already know she's going to be tacking on a lot of moisture. So let's see if my skin can handle that. Because I have oily combination skin, so I typically don't gravitate towards a lot of these products that she's using in this video. But so far so good. My skin feels fine. The only thing is that kombucha toner, it feels like I have like Aunt Jemima syrup on my fingers sometimes when it dries down, but I don't really get that sticky residue feeling on my face.
And then on some nights I like to use the Paula's Choice BHA, and this one is 2%. It's a liquid exfoliant, and this is another product that my friend Sean put me onto, but I don't use them together. I don't use it as often as the AHA because I like that product like so much, but I will use this whenever I need like an extra boost, especially with some of these dark marks, and I may use this like once a week, but nothing too crazy.
I'm gonna do a Paula's Choice brand review, so let me know if there are any products that you guys think I should get for that video. Let me know down in the comments below, because I've been meaning to do a review on the whole line, just picking out what I like, because I've been hearing a lot of good things about the BHA toner from Paula's Choice, so I want to try it out for myself.
So I'm going to take the Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Hyaluronic Marine Hydration Booster, and this is a hyaluronic acid. I like to take about 5, 6, 7 drops of that and then apply it to my face.
Okay, so the next product that we're going to dip into is the Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Marine Hydration Booster. I've never tried anything like this before, and I love the packaging, I love the bottle, everything looks aesthetically pleasing. I'm just curious to how this product is going to feel. This is a first impressions. I haven't actually used this since I bought it for this video. So before I put it on my skin, I want to talk about just how good this applicator is. This is how I know this is a quality product. So a lot of the times when I get products that have these little drippers like this, it is hard soaking up the product, and it also doesn't get everything up all the way. Like I kind of have to squeeze it twice or 3 times to get enough product into this little tube here, but after the first squeeze the whole thing is pretty much filled up, and I like that. I was also curious as to how the consistency of this product is going to feel. Also, skincare tip number 1, you guys don't put the dropper on your skin. This is not an Instagram reel, it's not sanitary, it's not how you put on a serum. You're gonna hold it out from afar, and then we're just gonna came through dripping, drip drip. This feels good though. My skin feels so balanced. I'm looking at the monitor right now. I'm glowing. Like I'm glowing. Shining, 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 shining. Yeah. All of this serum. You know what? I should have filmed this at night. I mean, I'm not going to be doing too much today, but this would have been great for me to just put on before bed and then sleep on it, and then my skin wake up so glowy and radiant. You know what? I'm just going to put some on my neck. Why not? I love it. I love this. This might be like one of my favorite products of 2020 that I've tried for the first time. I have to use this more, but so far I'm loving just like this first time of me using it. It doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. The hyaluronic serum seems like it's really getting along with kombucha toner too. Sometimes with some serums, some of the ingredients might not be compatible and you can feel like you're layering on stuff and it feels heavy on the skin. A couple ingredients that I want to highlight from the Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Marine Booster. It contains evening primrose, which is a conditioning agent, and it also contains copper PCA too. Copper PCA is located like in the middle part of the ingredient list, but I wanted to highlight it because I don't recommend using this product with any pure vitamin C products because copper PCA does not go well with pure vitamin C. It can actually cause the skin to pigment. I personally don't use any pure vitamin C products in my skincare routine. I haven't actually used any pure vitamin C products in a very long time. I mean, I've used products that are brightening and they may contain like a little bit of vitamin C, but it's very low on the ingredient list and it's basically inactive at that point.
Up next, I have a serum from this indie brand called Red Earth, and this is the Hydrate Supercharge Serum with Tasmanian sea
We're gonna
kelp.
use the Red Earth serum. I've actually never used this before. I haven't used this product, but when I got it in the mail and I opened it, I love the packaging. I fell in love with just like the whole aesthetic of this bottle. I want my skincare brand to look like this when I get my brand together down the line in the future. That's what I want to do eventually. I want to come out with my own skincare brand. This gives me like Fenty skin, but a nude. So this serum contains glycerin, which is a type of AHA that's going to help with dead skin cells and resurfacing new skin cells. Oh, come on, pump it up. Okay. This product contains ginkgo biloba extract, which is an antioxidant that is also found in the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser that we used earlier. So I like how her routine incorporates a lot of the same ingredients and it's just replenishing the skin in different steps. It also contains niacinamide, which of course is brightening, and I love niacinamide. I like it better than vitamin C. I feel like niacinamide brightens my complexion a lot better than what a vitamin C product would. When I was looking up Tasmanian kelp, I also saw some articles about the Tasmanian kelp becoming endangered around the Australian coast. So I wonder what's going on with that. But I didn't know too much about it. I just saw a couple articles and saw the headlines.
This is the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence, and this is another product that my friend Sean raves about. So I take a few drops of that and then I press that into my skin.
Okay, so I've actually had this essence already. I've had this for a very long time, and I'm surprised that it's like gotten this low because for a while I was like, when am I gonna use all of this? Because I would only need a little bit. And I remember I first got this when I was watching an old skincare routine from Jackie Aina, and I fell in love with this stuff. You really don't need much at all. It is too much of a bougie product anyways for you to be using too much product. I want to say this is probably like 70 something bones. I'll put it on the screen, of course. So I understand what she meant when she was talking about the order of her products not being like possibly correct, because I think you're supposed to put an essence on before a serum. That's typically what I do because it helps anything else that you put on top of the essence to penetrate into the skin more. But since she already used the AHA before, I feel like it's not that big of a deal because the AHA had black tea in it, and it's also going to help the ingredients that you put on top of it penetrate into the skin more. So I feel like the AHA toner kind of prepped for the essence in a way. I need to get like her. I need to find more night creams because I kind of just stick to like one or two, but I want to have a variety.
Kid you not, I've run out of so many of those. And also another one of my favorites is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, so tonight I'm going to use that. I have so many moisturizers, honestly. Like whenever I go into Sephora, I buy a moisturizer because I just love feeling hydrated. But the Tatcha one is super nice.
Woo, sweetie. So my first reaction when she was like dewy, I was like, no, not dewy. Like dewy, don't get me wrong. I like looking dewy during the day. Like I like a good glow to me, but since I've already put on so much, I'm like, do I need any more shine? Do I need any more dew? I don't know. I don't look greasy in my opinion. On the monitor I look fine. In person I feel like I look fine. I don't know. The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is also a bougie product, and I was not gonna drop that many bones for a moisturizer that I'm just gonna try a couple times. But I think this would be a good moisturizer to incorporate in any like concealer routines or foundation routines that I do in the future, because it does feel very smooth on the skin. At first I thought this was going to be too heavy on me, but it's actually not. It's not that heavy. It goes on very smooth. I'm just curious as to how my skin is going to look like a couple hours from now. Good gracious. Alissa. I don't know how much hydration I can take. I feel like I've had enough. I might as well put some on my neck too while we're at it. My face can't get all the love.
My friend told me to load up on hydration.
No more hydration
on my face. So I'm gonna take the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrating Glow Dream Mask. This is one of my favorite products ever. I used it a lot.
The next product that we're going to dip into is the Super Berry Hydrate Glow Dream Mask from Youth to the People. And this is another product that I have already tried before when I first got it. I've only tried it once. This, to me, it is thick. It is thick. Alissa, your skin must be dry, girl. This is enough. But she also lives in California, and California is an extremely dry climate. Let's just start there. When I went to LA for the first time a couple years ago, I had on contacts, and my contacts felt like rocks in my eyes because it was so dry. It was like a dry heat, and it was during like the Glendale heat wave too. It was like a couple Julys ago. It was so hot, especially when we went shopping down on Melrose. Good gracious. So I can only imagine, I don't even know where she lives out in LA, but it must be dry if she has to do this much hydration. I took like that much, and she takes way more than that. She's radiant though. She's glowing. Her skin's so beautiful.
Next up for eye cream, this is also from Youth to the People, and I honestly love their products because I do have sensitive skin. So sometimes I do break out from products, but none of theirs.
Yeah, I would assume Youth to the People is good for sensitive skin.
And this is the Superfood Peptide Eye Cream. I'm already opening up and everything before I show you guys.
Now, when I was watching the skincare routine for the first time, when she put me onto a new eye cream, I was really excited because I'm so used to using the First Aid Beauty eye cream. I've been using that for like the past year, and I haven't resorted to anything else. So I want to actually start using this in my regular skincare routine more to see how much I like it. So I'm not nearly going to take that much. Usually what I like to do with eye creams, like this actually has the consistency of a moisturizer. That's how thick this is. I like to apply a thin layer of eye cream. She uses her ring finger too. I was reading in a book that when you apply eye cream, you want to use your ring finger because it's one of the lightest fingers that you have, and you don't want to be heavy-handed when you're dealing with anything underneath your eye. I actually love how this feels. Like I feel like it's really hydrating my under eye and keeping it plumped. But I have all this extra eye cream that I'm just gonna rub into my hand. That's a very thick consistency.
This is by Peter Thomas Roth, and this is
okay, I'm not gonna do that step, babe. My lashes are already long. I get complimented on my lashes pretty much every day. They're extremely long.
And the last step of my routine is my lip mask, and this is from Laneige. I like the berry one.
Okay, I don't have the Laneige lip mask, but I do have something that has like a similar effect. I'm gonna use the Ronald MD lip balm from Image. I typically will use this during the day, and it is the daytime, so. But this also feels really good for nighttime use too. Okay guys, that was the last step, thank goodness. That was a lot of products. To be honest right now, I don't really feel that bad. I thought I was heading for a dark path. I thought I was gonna feel so greasy after this. I thought I was going to feel just heavy and weighed down with all the hydration that we use, because like I said, I have oily combination skin, so I don't really need to use that much hydration. But I actually want to talk about some of my favorites in Alissa's skincare routine. So you guys know that I'm obsessed with the Fenty Skin Cleanser. I already love that stuff. I'm also obsessed with the 11% AHA Exfoliator Power Toner from Youth to the People. I've been loving that as well. I might just go ahead and get the full size when I run out of my travel size one. I also liked the Hyaluronic Marine Booster. This is something that I want to use in my skincare routine every single day because it was lightweight and it really coincided with everything that I put on top of it before. It really went well with the Kombucha Power Toner. I felt like the ingredients didn't counteract each other in any sort of way. Another personal favorite was the Hydrate Firm Eye Cream, the Superfood Eye Cream from Youth to the People. I love this stuff and I want to incorporate it in my everyday skincare routine too, and kind of give my First Aid Beauty eye cream a break even though it's running out right now. I personally like the consistency of this. It was very thick, but it didn't weigh down underneath my eye too much. I also like how it has vitamin E, which is going to help keep my under eye plumped and ready. And of course, I already had the black tea kombucha essence from Fresh. This was one of my longtime favorites, so I was glad that she incorporated this in her skincare routine because I already had it and I already loved it. As you can see, I'm almost gone and I probably need to get another one soon. But that's the end of the skincare routine, guys. I had so much fun filming this. I've never done anything like this before. I really enjoy looking at someone's skincare routine and seeing if it works on myself. I'm going to be doing this as a new series here on my channel, so let me know down below if there are any other people that you have in mind that you want to see me do. I have someone that I'm going to be doing next week that I'm really excited to show you guys. Comment down below who you think it might be. She's a very popular celebrity and I love her music, and yeah, that's all the hints that I'm going to give away. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on my post notifications so that you can be notified of all of my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media at King Dishon on Instagram and TikTok, and at King Dishon _ on Twitter. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Why not would I leave if you were everything I wanted you to be? When I saw what you did, who you were with, got me questioning the things that I believe. So I ask myself, do I let you go or do